So today we are going to be drawing a fox face as a class, and I have the instructions on my page, so if you want to look at them step by steps, you'll have those. And I'm also obviously recording the steps right here for you, so you can pause, you can go back if you need to, how many times is best for you. So with mine, I drew mine, of course, with a pencil, so you're going to need your pencil and eraser, and then colored pencils or crayons. I just have colored pencils at home, so it's whatever you have in your box. So the very, very first thing you're going to do today is on the back side, you're going to write your name, Mrs. K, and class code, K dash, and this is where your teacher's first initial will go. And then you're going to turn it over. Once you have it turned over, you're going to divide the paper into halves. So very, very lightly, hardly drawing a line on the paper. You're going to draw a line halfway both directions. So you have a vertical line and a horizontal line. This line will be erased. That's why I'm barely touching it with my pencil. Okay, so now once that's done, you're ready for the first step. And so what we're going to do is draw a curved line, and it kind of looks like a rainbow. So it's going to start on this line you drew up over to the other side. And notice that it's almost about halfway through this section. So if yours was a little less, that's fine. And then we're going to add, it's like kind of the zigzags, which are going to be like the fur around the face. So you're going to zigzag, zigzag, zigzag. I did it about 3 times. Zigzag, zigzag, zigzag. So the same thing on both sides. And then we're going to add a chin. Now the chin's not going to be way down here. You want it to be right between where you zigzagged. So you're going to draw just a little U shape for the chin. And then we're going to connect it with another zig and then a little zag, zig and zag. Okay, so now the head is mostly complete. Once you have that, we need the fox ears, and so they're a little more pointy than a dog, so it's kind of triangular, but not a really sharp point. And then back down. So down, up, and then back down here. So those are the ears, and then you're gonna have another line, little V shape on the inside. Okay, so once you have that, we're gonna work on the eyes. And the eyes, we're gonna be working and drawing them kind of on this line here. So we're gonna start with this left side, and we're gonna draw a line basically on the other line. And then before you hit this middle section, you're gonna slightly curve it. And it's gonna be like you're almost connecting these two, but you wanna leave about a finger space, okay? And we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Almost to the line, curve, but do not touch, leave a little space there. Okay, so once you have that, we're gonna actually have the eyeballs, the colored part of the eyes. So we're gonna draw one on this side and one on that side. Notice that both of them, they touch this top like brow. Then you'll have like the black part of the eye. Okay, and then we're gonna add his little nose. So with this, you can just do like an upside down triangle. Okay. So you have the little fox here. We've got just a head, now we need its body. So I usually go about kind of halfway on this from the bottom here. And I'm just doing a little zigzag line down. Same thing on this side. This is like its shoulders. And then I'm gonna do the same thing here on the inside. And this is gonna be like the white little belly. Okay, so once you have that drawn, you're gonna have all this space around there. So you can add other things. If you have a lot more space, you can have like a house or a neighborhood. If you don't have a lot like me, you can just kind of have hills, trees, you know, anything that you would see in outside because they live outdoors. And then the fun part is the coloring. You can have a gray fox, it could be a red fox, however you want it to be. But you're gonna have a lot of space that's gonna be white. So what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna just kind of draw a line from this first little whisker here, kind of up and then to where the eye is, okay? Same thing on this one, whisker here. Because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna color just this top space. So if you have crayons, this will actually go a lot faster. Or if you have a dull colored pencil, it works too. And I'm gonna color the entire head in with my color. And I'm just coloring over where I made that crisscross. If yours was darker than mine, you may have to erase it first before you get to this part. I'm sorry. So I'm gonna go in through here to that line here, okay? And then what you're gonna do, because it's gonna be white here, like on its cheeks, so I'm gonna kind of make like a zigzag right there, like at the bottom of those lines that we drew, and then color in that section. Okay, and then you're gonna have like the ears will be colored in. Okay, both ears, and then this outside section of the body will be colored in. So normally I say, don't leave any white, no white space. This is one that it's okay to have a little bit of white space, like on the chest here, the chest, and then obviously where the cheeks are, okay, and even inside the ears. Now, if you have some clouds up above, you can leave those white. So I'm gonna show you mine that's complete. I've colored all this section in right over here, his nose, his eyes, and then this is the white spot it's okay with. And the main thing is when you're coloring the sky, I'm still noticing most of you are coloring like a blue sky at the very tippy top, just floating just an inch or half of an inch from the top. But remember, the sky goes all the way to the grass every time, okay? So make sure you take your time coloring it in, double check, do you have your name and class code on the back, and then you'll turn this in when you are finished. Hope you enjoy. Bye.